criminal groups. Then Mungiki was there. Now, instead of the government fighting that menace, it's actually reviving criminals and sending them to Central Police Station, not because they want them to be incarcerated in cells, but they just want to put them there so that they can be used as a, facilitators of some other crime against, people who oppose government. This is a very bad law. I don't think any right-minded Kenyan wanted us to be here, where we are dealing with how we can partner with the crooks and criminals. There was a gentleman in the street, I think he was in a suit, if you've seen that clip. He felt down and they were taking everything from him. He was even picketing. He was just walking
on his way. He was going to do his business.
That's the point. So how we can come out of this, in my view, first and foremost, as far as the youth are concerned, can you imagine a young man who comes all the way from Western, because, or Nyanza for that matter, or Coast, with a Form 4 certificate, is coming to look for a job? He cannot live in the Runda, Kilimani and all that. He goes to live in, Mabanda areas, and then he doesn't have money. He needs to eat. And he gets some small job, and from this small job, he gets about 300 shillings a day, and you still want to tax the 300. This is my issue, that youth need to be given sabbaticals in terms of the tax, so that KRA should actually find a way of saying the youth will start earning at a certain point. Of course, if you are a youth, 21 years, and you go to work in a bank and you're earning enough salary, you will of course be deducted. I mean, you will pay your tax according to the rates at the bank. But I think that even then, I think such a youth, even if he works in a high profile work, yes, he should be given sabbatical, so that the youth can feel like the country cares about them, and that our country really needs us. This question of lumping up everybody as though we are earning the same salary that is earned in executive and in National Assembly and all that is discouraging citizens and is making them very desperate. That's what I meant when I said an economic model should be found which is cushioning the young people who have absolutely, we should have a way of onboarding them into the job market.
Who is leading this conversation? Because, and I'll keep going back to the president.